Saraswati from Department of Management Studies, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science for Women Hosur, and I'm handling from the subject Human Resources Management. And today we are going to cover the content. What are the factors affecting performance appraisal, and what is the job evaluation and its futures, objectives, and about the merit rating and what are the process, everything. Right? Let us see in detail each concept. First, what are the factors affecting performance appraisal? The first thing is performance. Performance of an employee by default affects his appraisal. So every organization would want to make a better profit. So if certain employees perform above, it will be help the company to achieve a better result. So the organization would appreciate their effort by giving them a rise in their compensation. So it is one of the motivating factor for the employee to continue the contribution to the organization. The second thing is attendance. A very essential part of employment is to be present at the workstation and the other team and company activities. So this is not only in the company but also even in the schools, colleges. You can take the leave, but often frequently if absenteeism is taken, again we will show that you are a poor performance. So even in organization also the same impact we have. And third thing is being motivated. So a manager would love to see his employee work with excitement and energy. They should not just work for the name shake. So with excitement and energy, they have to work. So the employees who get to work with the motivation take initiative and show interest to perform exceptionally or highly looked upon. So the positive employees are retained, respected, and rewarded in every organization. Teamwork. Organization like the team players. So employees who get well with the team and help the team improve will surely be recognized and efforts will be honored. So it is in every places we see the teamwork will be having a very effective result. So in even organization they are expecting this. So the employees who spread negatively among the team might have to face a tough time during their appraisal. So there must be teamwork in organization. And fifth thing is service to the customer. Employees who deal with the customers of the organization should make sure that they fulfill the required compliance. This is also very, very important, that too, especially in the company which they make the marketing. It's very important because the employee client relation will be responsible for bringing revenue to the organization. So the employee who do a good job here will definitely receive a bonus. And then product knowledge. The employee should know in and out about the product or service that they deal with. So product knowledge or process knowledge is an attribute by which an employee is measured. So limited knowledge about the product or service restrict the customer experience, and often it is very difficult to convince a customer about the benefit of the product. So first the employee must know about the product knowledge, then only he can make it to the customers. And coming to the job evaluation. So by the meaning it tells, job evaluation is an accepted tool in the hands of the personnel management for avoiding any inconsistency in job rates and for achieving uniformity in the entire wage structure. So it is done through certain process. So the process elements or its components. So evaluating the job, so choose just to make a how much. So this evaluation, we have definition also. It is defined as a systematic process of assessing the value of each job in relation to the other job in the organization. So in every organization, there will be a variety of the jobs. Now we are making assessing each job with that of the another job. So it is intended to provide a rational, orderly hierarchy of job based on the worth to the company by analyzing the difficulty of the work performed and their importance to the organization. So the factors used to assess a job's worth are identified, defined, and weighted in the company's job evaluation plan. And what is the significance we have in the job evaluation? So it can be determined through some of the point. First point, taking accounts of all the factors that are useful in determining wages and salary, maintaining a harmony between union and management, standardizing the wage determination process, compensating the employee as per the requirement of the job, and then minimizing the cost of recruitment. So these are some of the significance of job evaluation. And then job evaluation can be typically made in the four steps. They are job analysis, job documentation, job rating using the organization job evaluation plan, and then creating the job hierarchy. This is all a very simple concept how we can make the evaluation of the job. And what is the objective of job evaluation? To secure and maintain a complete, accurate, and impersonal description of each distinct job or occupation in the entire plant. So they have to know in detail about their particular job. The second thing is to provide a standard procedure for determining the relative worth or value of each job in a plant. So definitely in every plant there will be the job. So that value has to be measured. So how much worth it is going to be provided. So there must be some standard procedure. And third thing is to determine a rate of pay for each job. So which is fair and equitable with relation to the other jobs in the plant, community and industry. And fourth, to ensure the like wages or pay to all qualified employees on like work. So there should not be any partiality among the employees. So wages are paid to an employee based on their qualifications. So that has to be specified. And then to promote a fair and accurate consideration of all employee for advancement and transfer. And then to provide a factual basis for the consideration of wage rates for similar job, both within the community and within the industry. So within the industry, how much has been paid for this particular job or within that community, that can be specified. And then to provide information for the work organization, employee selection and training, and numerous other important purposes. So these are the objectives of job evaluation. And what are the steps in job evaluation process? The first thing is review the choices of job evaluation method. So how we can make review by making ranking, classification, then factor comparisons and point factor analysis. And select the method most appropriate to meet the organization needs. So this is one step. And then gather the information on each job within the organization. Analyze that job content to make sure it is clear and understandable. And third thing is ensure that each job description lists the pertinent accountability and responsibility devised or expand job description using the information collected. So this is all to know about what are the responsibilities a particular job have. And fourth thing is evaluate each position utilizing the chosen method and link the rank job to the organization existing compensation system or to newly developed pay structure. So each and everything has to be matched. And then create the appropriate pay grade and pay ranges in the pay structure and along with the policies and procedures setting out employee progress within that range. So this is also a very important step. And then sixth, periodically review the job evaluation system itself, developing a procedure for evaluating and modifying the system and resulting compensation decisions. And merit rating, but the word itself it tells you merit rating is also known as a performance appraisal or performance evaluation. So it utilizes various rating technique for comparing individual employee in a group in terms of personal also. And definition is one given. Merit rating of an employee is a process of evaluating the employee performance of the job in terms of the requirement of the job. And then main objectives of merit rating is to assess the work of employee, to consider employees for their promotion, transfer, layoff, etc., to assess the good and bad point in working of employee, and then to help in wage and salary administration and taking decision about the incentives and increments, and to evaluate the skill and training capability of employees and helping in planning, to know the problem faced by workers while doing the various jobs, to provide a basis for comparison, and to help the management in placement or transfer of workers, and then to help a supervisor to know the subordinate more closely for increasing their efficiency and improving quality of the system. So this is a very simple merit rating process which tells about the standard has been established and communicating that standard to the employee and measuring that actual performance to that of the employee and then comparing both and then discussing the report with the employee and then finally taking the reportive action. Thank you. Hope so you would have understood the topic.